Hello class. So for today, today we're going to continue with um, example on how to find the intersection of line. Okay, but before that, remember in example 7. Okay, in example 7, I did not give the I only teach you on how to find the vector equation and parametric equation, but not to on how to find the other 2 points. So what do we do now here? Okay, remember that in t here, where is it? Okay, so for t here, it is of any real number. So okay, so we can let any okay, let's do this first. Okay, this is the parametric equation. For example 7a. Okay, now we want to find the other 2 points on the line. So what is it? The other 2 points on the line is we just let t to be any number. So I'm going to let t to be 1. So x should be what, guys? 6, y 5, and z is 1. So this is the point number 1. So let's say if we let t to be 10, so the answer is 15, 41, and minus 17. Okay, so that is how you find the other 2 points on the line given the parametric equation. Okay. Okay, so now moving on to the next. Okay, so to on how to find the parametric equation is you let t to be at the left hand side of the equation. That is how you calculate or you obtain the symmetric equation. Remember that this chapter is not very hard. It's not difficult at all, but you must know what is vector equation, what is parametric equation, and what is symmetric equation. You must know how to differentiate all of these terms, right? Okay, so now we're going to do example 9. Okay, example 9 wants us first to find the parametric equation for line L passing through points P1 and P2, and also how to where does the line intersect the XY plane. Okay, looking at this question, so first you must know, to find the parametric equation, we must have the vector and the point, but here we only have point, no vector. But can we find vector given 2 points? Wait, yes, we can, using this equation, right? Okay, so P1, P2, and the vector for P1, P2 is, I'm sure you know how to do this already, which is P2 minus P1, right? Okay, negative 3, 4, and minus 8. Okay, so the vector of P1, P2, and P3 is negative 3, 4, and minus 8. Okay, so now we want to find the parametric equation. So since we have 2 points, so the parametric equation should also be 2. So this one is for P1, this one is for P2. So parametric equation for x axis for P1 is 2 minus 3t. For y axis it is 4 plus 4t, and for z axis it is minus 1 minus 8t, and for P2 it is 5 minus 3t. For 0 plus 40 is 4t, and z is 7 minus 8t. So now we have the parametric equation for both points P1 and for point P2. Okay, so the next step is find the where does the line intersect the xy plane. What does it mean by intersection of the xy plane? When the line intersects xy plane, z is 0. Okay, what does the value that makes z 0? Okay, so now we look at z here. So what is the value that makes z 0? What should we do here? So let me erase something lah. Okay, what is the value that makes z 0? Okay, just a quick question. Okay, so let's say here, if we want to find the line that intersect the xz plane, okay, xz plane. So which of the plane should we let 0? Okay, since there for xz plane we should let y equal to 0. Can you see the correlation here? So when for xy plane z is 0, so whatever the plane that is not appear here, that one you should let 0. Okay, so now where does the line intersect the xy plane? We must find whatever value of t that makes z equal to 0. So okay, so what does make what the value of t that will make z 0? It is minus 1 over 8. So don't forget this is minus 8. Okay, so with 0. So t is minus 1 over 8. And then you should replace the value of t into each of these equation here to find the intersection point. Okay, when we replace, we know now that the value of t is minus 1 over 8. So x is 2 minus 3 times minus 1 over 8 will get you with 19 over 8, and y you will get 4 plus 4. Okay, I want you to do it on your own. So y is 7 over 2, whereas z is 0. So the point of intersection is okay, so point of intersection, okay, I'm going to write it here. Okay, our x value is 19 over 8, y 7 over 2, and z is 0. So that is our point of intersection. Okay, I hope now you know how to find the point of intersection, because this will come out in the exam. Okay, so now we want to try to solve question example 9b. I'm going to erase everything. Okay. Example B wants us to find the point of intersection. Okay, let's make this at Z plane. Okay, so if at Z plane, what value of x should we let 0? What value of the plane should we let 0? It is y. Okay, okay, just leave it like that first. Okay, so now find the parametric equation and symmetric equation for line L passing through 2, 4, minus 3 and 3, minus 1, 1. Okay, at what point does this line intersect the xy plane? Okay, so again, this we don't have the value of vector here. So if there is no vector, no worries, you can find it using this equation. Okay, so I want you to do it on your own, but the value of x is for the parametric equation, the value of x is 2 plus t and y is 4 minus 5t and z is negative 3 plus 4t. So this is the answer for 9b. First you must find the vector for P1, P2 and from there you will get the value of x. Okay, and the point of intersection is when you let y equal to 0 is 14 over 5, 0 and 1 over 5. Okay, okay, please try this at home and see whether you can get this answer or not. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next slide. So now this is the equation of a plane. Okay, this is kind of similar with this one here, right? So this is the equation of the line. Okay, again, so this is the point x0 and y0 is the point given in the question, and a and b is vector ai and bj. Okay, so now we're going to do example 10. So the normal end to a plane. Okay, now let's do this here. Okay, so find the equation of the plane if the point 4, 5 and 0 lies on the plane. So this is pretty easy. For example 10a, so the equation of the plane should look like this. 2, which is the vector, minus with x minus whatever point here, minus 4, plus what is the vector for j? It is 2, and y minus whatever point here is 5, plus 3k, and for k it is z minus 0, right? So just let it be at 3 like that. So this one is equal to 0. So that is how you write a equation of the plane. Okay, so now looking at B, so this is similar to example 10a. So find an equation of the plane passing through the point 3, minus 1, 7 and perpendicular to the vector 4, 2, minus 5. So again, equation of the plane, write the vector first and then x minus 3 plus vector first 2, vector for I 2 and y minus minus 1 will get you plus, okay, 2y plus 1 and minus 5z minus 7 equal to 0. So that answers example 10b. So now we're going to do example 10c. 10c, we have here 3 points, and now we want to find the equation of the plane that passes these 3 points. Okay, we can see that we have 3 points here, but there is no vector. But no worries, we can find vector given the when we do like this, right? Okay, or okay, so so now we're going to do example 10c. So given P1 is minus 1, P2 is 230, and P3 is 0, 1, minus 2. So since there is no vector given in the question, we have to find on our own. So how to find vector, you already know. 2 minus a negative 1, 3 minus 1, and P2 0 minus 1 will get you 3, 2 and minus 1. Okay, whereas for P1 and P3 you will get, you can let any number, it can be P2, P3, however I choose this because yeah, that's my choice. Okay, so P1, P3 it is 0. So P3 minus P1 it is 0 minus negative 1, 1 minus 1, and minus 2 minus 1, which you will get 1, 0 and minus 3. Okay, so now we know the vector. So to find a vector, for the lines connecting all 3 points, what you have to do is you have to do a cross product for those two vectors. Okay, again I, j, k. So what is I here? It is 3, 2 minus 1. This is for P1, and for P1, P3 is 1, 0 minus 3, which you will get, I'm not going to go into detail, but you will get this minus 6i plus 8j minus 2k. Okay, so that settle 1 point. Okay, so that is the vector. Okay, so now wait. So next step is, okay, we let point number 1, I choose point number 1 to find the line of equation. Okay, remember how to do it? It is a vector and x minus 1, x plus 1, and 8 y minus 1 minus 2, and for k it is z minus 1. So that, don't forget, equal to 0. So that is your line of equation. So for so for question for Q1 here, I will let you know the answer only, so please try this on your own at home. First you must do this first, right? And then find the vector. Okay, so the final answer for this should be minus 5 z plus 1 equal to 0. So make sure you can get this answer. Okay, so now we're going to do example D. Example D wants us to find the intercept for each plane defined in A, B and C. Okay, I'm just going to use example A. Okay, example A. Okay, so we're going to do it here. Okay, so this is from example A. So from example A, we get the line of equation is 2x minus 4 plus 2y is 5. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Plus 3z equal to 0. So this is from example A. Okay, so what the when the question does not state which plane should you intercept, you should do all three interception of x, y and z plane. So for example, if you intercept at x plane, y should be 0 and z also should be 0. So looking back at this question, 2x minus 4, remember y should be 0 and z should be 0, so plus here, 2 0 minus 5 plus 3z, 3 times 0, so I'm just going to leave it at that, equal to 0. So now you have 2x minus 8 minus 10 equal to 0. So x should be 9. So the point of interception at x plane should be 0, no, 9, right? 9 and y 0, z also 0. So that is how you should find the interception at x plane. Okay, so now we want to find the interception at y plane pula. So if y plane, what should be 0? X should be 0 and z should be 0 also. Okay, x and z should be 0 if we want to find the interception point at y plane. So diff 8 plus 2y minus 5 equal to 0. Yes, 10 equal to 0, and 2y should be 18 where y is 9. So the point of interception at y plane is 0, 9, 0. Okay, so now we want to find the point of interception at z plane. At z plane, so if at z plane it is x equal to 0 and y also equal to 0. Where z is 6. So the point of interception is 0, 0, 6. So that concludes our syllabus for this subject. Okay, I'm very sorry if my teaching is not might be not clear to some of you. I have tried my best, and if you have any question at all, please let me know. Yeah, please let me know. We have test 3 and test 4, which is basically like your final exam coming soon. So if you have any question, please contact me. Okay, bye, see you guys.